Hey guys, I'm back and we are playing Call of Duty Black Ops 7. We're back on Black Ops, day 2 of more Black Ops action. And fortunately, double XP weekend is a real thing, and we got Battle Pass XP going on. So definitely want to take advantage of that. But more than that, we've also got an event to grind out. So new event for Season 2 Reloaded has officially gone live, and it's an event for all modes. So the event is Altitude Tactics, I guess. It's an XP based event. Earn XP, progress through the track, and earn the functional weapon as the final reward, but also universal camo as final reward for the track. So completion reward is just a a functional assault rifle. This Voyak KT3, I guess. I don't know how to say that. But also end reward from the track is a universal camo Rainfall. So that would be the theoretical goal of this thing. I'm not 100% certain how much XP is required for it. I have been looking it up, and the most recent information says it's only 250,000 XP, which is much less than I thought it would be, considering double XP weekend is going on. That's a reasonably fair amount. Obviously, event goes beyond the weekend. Event timer is for a week as of it going live, a little less than that as of me streaming that or streaming this. So it does go into beyond the weekend's double XP action. But if you jump on the weekend, you should be able to progress through this at double the XP rate or whatever. Uh, Obviously, if you want to speed run it, there are, I'm sure, many ways of doing it. Completing challenges, doing your camo challenges also gives you XP. Doing your dailies, doing your weeklies. Uh, if double XP weekend is not active at the time of you working on this event, you can also activate your double XP tokens, and that should contribute to the event's requirement track. Again, I'm not totally certain. Don't hold me to the 250,000 XP requirement. I was actually expecting it to be significantly higher than that. We'll definitely find out as we grind out the event. And if it is really high amount, we might not even be able to complete the event in the stream. I don't even know. So the alternate to event action is we'll also be playing on this Gauntlet mode. Hopefully it's active. Those of you who don't know, this Gauntlet mode is a updated version of what was the Pentathlon mode in Black Ops 6 during the Squid Games event. There was that limited time mode, the Pentathlon. So this is a slightly updated variant of it, but should play very similarly. Those of you unaware, I was very, very much a huge fan of the Pentathlon mode, thinking it was one of the better uh, modes, and it should have been actually, like, in my opinion, a permanent mode. In my opinion, it should be a ranked mode because it was so good. Obviously, it needed work and tweaks and adjustments if it wanted to go like mainstream or full time or whatever the hell you want to say, or ranked. But the idea itself was very appealing. I still think, based on the description of what I know this Gauntlet mode is, there's aspects of it that are definitely not ideal for ranked mode. But I've heard it plays equally as fun as the previous version. So I'm definitely keen on giving a go at that. Uh, I was debating on whether we should work on new gun camo challenges, but I think it'll be funner playing on the new mode and just playing with the different weapon types that I enjoy playing with, while working on event XP requirements. So that's what we might do. I think that's what we will do. For the assault rifle, I'm going to be using the AK-27, submachine guns, the MPC-25, Shotguns, the M10 Breacher. Light machine guns, the MK78. Marksman rifles, M34 Novaline. And depending on if we get to it and all that, VS Recon for the sniper. Vlox 57 for the pistol. And probably the flatline for the melee weapon. Again, no guarantees we'll get to all the weapon types, and I might mess around with other weapons in that category, but that is the tentative plan. Gauntlet, different weapon types while progressing through event. And also getting double XP and double battle pass and all the goodies from that. Let me just check audio, give me a second. Gauntlet, if connections and like it doesn't get like if we can't find good lobbies like consistently, we might just play regular mode. So we'll see how Gauntlet is playing, and depending on quality of connection, we'll decide whether we want to continue with it or pivot and try something else. Hopefully we get into it, but no guarantees. These limited time modes, sometimes they're just not super popular, even when they're good. And then ping is an issue, which is looking like ping might be an issue. So yeah, tentative plans might already be not something that we can do. Geez, ping is really an issue for this mod. It's unfortunate, man. I really think this is a good mod. But if we're getting into really high ping lobbies, it's sort of like not worth it. We'll play it. We'll hope it only gets better, but
securing C.
yeah, also
Securing B. Charlie secured. We've lost Alpha. B locked down. Securing Zone A. Losing Bravo. All zones are ours. We're losing Charlie. We're losing Alpha. We lost C. Losing B. Enemy UAV detected. Hostile care package above.
Looked like a teammate because of all the dots behind him.
Moving with grenade launcher.
Enemy is down. Incoming sensei. Hardpoint located. Taking up. Hostile UAV established above. Hardpoint active. Hostile UAV above. Testing hardpoint. Nice team shot. Contesting hardpoint. Enemy UAV detected. That's a kill. Visual.
Authorizing UAV operation.
Hardpoint contested. Team deathmatch. Hostile UAV established above. Enemy care package detected overhead. Enemy CUAV established overhead. Enemy UAV detected. Clean shot.
Assault, what's up? Sniping? I'll do it later on. It's my first game on. I'm gonna play a little bit with all the weapon types, hopefully. And if it's 180 ping, I'm not gonna bother sniping. But later in the stream, plan is to try sniping a little bit. We're gonna go through each weapon type a little bit, few games of each is the plan. But again, it's dependent on connection quality. Sniping at 180 ping is not exactly fun. Oh, this really might actually be just 250,000 XP. Which will be good. Thank you, Slayer. Dude, Slayer, I've been, since you told me what your allotment thing is all about and all, man, I've been thinking about like the England parks and all. Like I visited like the UK when I was pretty young. Man, the parks there were like insane. They were so beautiful. I was actually just talking to like, we had like a family dinner at lunch. I was like, dude, if we visit England, hit up the parks, that would be something I'd be interested in. But there's no real plan. I was just saying, like, that sounds so appealing, going to England and just visiting a lot of the parks and walking around and stuff. I remember, man, like the UK parks and all was so well maintained. They're so beautiful. That and the museums and castles, those are the other things that I'd like to do. Go back to the UK and just, I did it when I was really young. Like my dad and all, like we went to a lot of parks, went to a lot of museums and visited a lot of the castles. I'd like to do it again because I feel like it's too young to appreciate it to its fullest. Older eyes, I think, make for.
Operation needs your best today. It is that simple.
Oh, the order's randomized, cool.
Maintain your posture. Inside, asshole!
God, this is so laggy, dude. You roulette, dude, with this thing. This is the one mode that I feel like is completely anti.
Black Ops took the lead. Do not let them keep it. Hostile UAV established above. Team deathmatch. Skewer release detected. Enemy UAV detected.
God, this is like unplayable bad lag.
Hostile UAV established above. Eyes on enemy cluster grenade. Hardpoint contested. Hostile impact coming in. Hardpoint identified. Hostile UAV established above. Skewer release detected.
UAV available for tasking.
Hardpoint is active.
Authorizing UAV mission.
UAV commencing surveillance overflight.
Enemy UAV detected.
Adios.
UAV supply pod. Your UAV is
UAV grenade. Cinco, baby. Deploy CUAV in my area.
Widen the gap.
counter UAV above. Electronic countermeasure active. Forces have destroyed your CUAV.
Hostile UAV established above. Hostile skewer inbound. Kill confirmed.
Urala requesting watchdog kilo tasking.
Sniper 4-3 airing your AO, assuming hostile posture.
Enemy mover. Target deleted.
Enemy UAV detected.
Dead.
Hostiles have neutralized your watchdog helo.
Hostile UAV established above.
Marking hostile. Hostile in.
You're almost out of time. Buckle down and take this.
Healing.
Enemy UAV detected.
10 kills 3.
Hostile UAV established above. Enemy UAV detected. You are catching eyes over here. Keep up the effort.
Another day, another masterpiece.
I'm gonna restart this game. It's just those games are too laggy, man. I don't know if this has done something or not, but like recently on the Xbox, I've activated the VRR, variable refresh rate option in the settings, display settings. But I don't know how that would affect connection quality. That would affect like if there was stuttering or something, then I'd be like, okay, but the connection should be stable, right? So I don't think that has any. I think it's just the game mode is not particularly active, unfortunately. Dude, what the fuck is teammate doing, man?
Neutralize your watchdog helo.
Bravo is ours. Enemy UAV detected. Hostile counter UAV above. Stay sharp. The guild's up to something. Hostile UAV established above. Enemy UAV established overhead. UAV above.
Where'd that smile go?
Hellstorm inbound. Hostile UAV established above. Enemy dog established on your grid. Hostile care package above.
You can't fire, fucker! Trigger discipline!
Enemy UAV detected.
Dude, what I... Dude, teammate was right there with me and he didn't push the zone.
Established overhead. Hostile counter UAV above. What are you waiting for? Make your move. Hardpoint located. You know the same. Scrub and burn.
Keep that up and we'll all be saluting the guild.
Well, unfortunate that this mode is not active in this region.
Kill confirmed. Got the advantage. Now we have to keep it.
Available for tasking.
Authorizing UAV mission.
Capture your objective.
Deploy CUAV in my AO.
MTL 50%. UAV in the turn. Playing music. This is Image. MTO halfway. Priority tasking request received. We're done.
Hostile UAV established above.
CM operation.
Enemy CUAV established overhead.
Fucking spawns are kind of dog shit.
Hostile dog active. You're falling behind, Black Ops. All units, mission area designated as supplemental.
Kill control.
Underway on Bravo. Taking A. Enemy UAV detected. Taking Alpha.
C4.
B secured. Losing B. All zones locked down. We're losing Charlie. Losing Bravo. Come on, we lost Charlie. Losing B. Losing Alpha.
Tango removed.
Lost Alpha. Securing C.
UAV available for tasking.
We control Zone C.
Authorizing
Losing
UAV
Bravo.
mission.
UAV above. Sensors are capturing your objective.
We're taking C. Securing Zone A. We lost B.
TACOM.
Hostile
Establish
UAV
counter UAV
established above.
overflight.
Hardpoint.
UAV MTL 50%. Images above. Jamming hostile radar.
Mids on target.
Mission timeline expires. UAV activity zero. UAV mission timeline 50% check.
Skewer incoming. Hardpoint contested. Enemy UAV detected. Contesting hardpoint. Hardpoint contested.
Lag. It's
Contesting hardpoint. Hostile
Subject
UAV
on.
established above. Hardpoint active.
Hostile grenade. Threat eliminated. Enemy moving.
Hardpoint contested.
Damn fire, fucker. Demo deployed.
UAV standing by.
Incoming frag.
Contesting hardpoint. Team deathmatch.
fuck was that, man?
Deploy CUAV in my AO.
Counter UAV on station. ECM active.
TACOM. Get me a UAV.
UAV commencing surveillance overflight.
Drop skew on that mark.
UAV fuel check 50%.
Enemy incoming.
MTC is dry. Imaging priority tasking request.
Hostile ground troop. Stim in minutes.
This fucking connection thing is just... I don't know if I want to play any more of this.
Taking A. Charlie.
Waypoint set.
Charlie secure. Secure the mission area at all costs.
mission.
UAV fuel check 50%.
Semtex out.
Mission timeline over. UAV exiting the area.
We're almost out of time. Buckle down and take this. Logging UAV request.
What's your target ID? Ammo's up.
Market does not forgive incompetence.
It's fun, but it's unplayable at this connection, dude. Like, I'm doing well and all, but it's like, it's pretty miserable due to the connection problems.
Detonating C4. Logging UAV request.
Trying to get that triple kill is fucking impossible at those pings, dude. I want the small map because I'm trying to get the triple kills. And we won't get it.
Authorizing UAV mission. Aircraft establish counter UAV overlord.
Team down.
Imaging above, jamming hostile radar. UAV visual timeline. Check.
Your UAV is being targeted by a SAM target.
Mission timeline expired. UAV exiting the AO.
Your UAV has been destroyed.
Camo deployed.
Hostile UAV established. Enemy UAV detected. Hostile UAV established above. Move to engage all hostiles. Aguinaldo pulling in UAV.
Confirming kill.
Enemy UAV detected.
Enemy drone pod working.
Hostile UAV established above. Locking down Bravo. Taking B. Hostile care package above. Taking C.
Dude, it's so.
Securing B. Enemy UAV detected. Bravo zone secure. We lost A. Zone secure. Losing B.
Authorizing UAV.
Bravo lost. Aguinaldo requesting LDVR strike. Attack off. Launching UAV. overflight.
Contesting hardpoint.
UAV
Hardpoint identified. Hardpoint is active. Hardpoint contested. Enemy UAV detected. We're authorized to engage. Protect the guild's interests. Camo line.
Ah, fuck, man. Fuck.
Authorizing UAV mission. Establish counter UAV overflight.
Electronic countermeasure active.
UAV established overhead.
UAV
Hostile UAV established above.
CUAV MTC 50% ready.
Loading UAV request.
Mission timeline over. UAV exiting the area. We are bingo fuel.
Side asshole! Enemy UAV detected. Enemy care package detected overhead.
UAV standing by.
Dude, they need to take this roulette mode out.
Mission request.
Stupid.
UAV commencing surveillance overflight.
Locking down Bravo.
Your UAV is being targeted by a SAM turret.
Securing Alpha.
UAV mission timeline. Halfway check.
Zone C secure. Alpha secure.
Your UAV
Losing A. Alpha.
It would have been nice to get the triple kill on that, but connection is so shit, man. It was really hard to aim that last one. Got one. We need one more.
Domination. Securing Charlie. We've claimed the lead. Widen the gap. Losing Bravo. Securing Alpha. Bravo lost. Capture underway. Zone Alpha captured. Taking B. Securing B. All zones are ours. Lost A. C UAV established overhead. We've lost Charlie. Losing B.
Enemy close. Applying steam shot.
Losing Bravo. Locking down Charlie.
Requesting contact to be downlink.
Losing B. Lost B. Hardpoint.
Yeah, fucking lag is just making shotguns even worse than they already are.
Established above.
Look for me. Inside, asshole. Prepping war machine.
I let.
Triggering active camo. Target deleted. What's your target ID? Eyes on enemy cluster grenade. Hostile UAV established above. Enemy
This is so stupid. I'm taking this fucking crap out. It's the. Oh shit. Do this crap.
applying steam shock. Enemy UAV detected. Saving keys, continued access to premium benefits. Sniper has us.
I fucking shot.
Hostile counter UAV above. Behind. Enemy CUAV established overhead. Body drop. Net call. Napalm strike inbound. Not much time left to lock this down. Maintain current posture. Outstanding. Top scorers have been earmarked for
Fucking shotguns at 140 ping, dude. Are you fucking kidding? Yeah, this really is just. Who did that? Ich wäre schwer looking so guilty. I know it's not you.
Domination. Taking C. Zone Charlie, lockdown. The advantage is ours. Bravo capture underway. What's your target ID? Lost Alpha. Locking down Bravo. Locking down.
UAV on station.
Authorizing CUAV
Authorizing UAV mission.
UAV perimeter established. Angel set.
They are taking. Hardpoint identified. Enemy UAV detected. Hardpoint is out.
Available for tasking.
Hostile counter UAV above. Logging UAV mission request.
UAV reporting hostile contact. UAV fuel check 50%.
Requested UAV on station.
Mission timeline.
The delay is so crazy on this, dude.
Hostile UAV established above. Enemy CUAV established overhead.
Get a counter UAV in the air.
Submitting care package request.
Enemy UAV. Hostile UAV established above. Hostile counter UAV above.
Archangel's up.
Throwing Semtex. Performance is trending.
This roulette thing, like with the amount of lag, you have to shoot multiple times and then you're like gonna explode.
UAV established overhead.
shotgun. I don't think we're done with the shotgun. 2 games is more than enough considering how shit it is with this connection. Oh fuck. Might as well do shotgun. One more shotgun game then. Gonna do it. If I get a little irritated or halfway through, I might switch over to the SMG, try to get that triple kill.
This operation is under executive surveillance. I want it pristine. Widen the gap.
Dude, I fucking edited this for a reason.
Lost the lead. Hostile Semtex.
I'm gonna just change. It's too laggy, man.
Losing A. Securing C. Hostile zones. Control zone C. They are taking C. Bravo capture underway. Skewer release detected. Zones lost. Securing zone A.
Get a counter UAV in the air.
Locking down Charlie.
I need eyes overhead.
Overhead. Enemy UAV detected. Kill confirmed. Hostile UAV established. Using smoke.
Christ.
Hostile counter UAV above. Enemy UAV detected.
Authorizing UAV operation.
Incoming Sentex.
The very requesting UAV overflight.
Dude, this is so bad, dude.
Tag off. Requesting recon overhead.
Establishing smoke trail.
How's dude, this fucking game is so shit. Oh my god. The fucking lag is incredible. They do all these fucking gimmick trash and like things just don't work with it, dude. Anyway, whatever. Got the SMG thing. We'll fake it as a shotgun gameplay. We started with it, ended it with this dog shit thing. But
Kill confirmed. Lead is ours. Do not let up. What's your target ID?
Establish overflight. Authorizing UAV mission.
Enemy UAV detected.
Establish UAV above.
Establish counter UAV overflight. Waypoint set. Logging UAV mission request.
Operation needs your best today. That's
God, this game is so bad when it's this laggy.
Hostile UAV established above.
UAV ready for tasking.
Deploy CUAV in my AO. Logging
Okay,
UAV
Black
mission
Enemy.
request.
Enemy radars. Charlie Foxtrot.
UAV in the turn. Reporting hostile contact.
Domination.
Dude, you fucking dumb teammate, man.
Expended.
Taking B.
UAV fuel check 50%.
Securing Alpha. Alpha secure.
Mission time clock suspended. Looking black. Start.
UAV exiting the area.
Losing Charlie. Securing B. Bravo zone secure. Securing Charlie.
Authorizing UAV mission. Establish counter UAV over.
Losing Alpha. All zones secure. Lost A.
UAV available for tasking.
They are taking C.
Authorizing UAV mission.
UAV commencing surveillance overflight.
Semtex out.
UAV prep for launch.
UAV mission time clock 50%.
Securing zone A.
Jingle, baby.
Waiting your orders.
No fuel, no fuel. UAV RTB.
Establish counter UAV pan watchdog helo in my AO.
Counter UAV above. Electronic countermeasure active.
Losing Bravo.
Two things out.
CUAV MCL.
Dude, this is nutty. They can't even find a lobby, and they've been putting me in like over 140 ping lobbies every game, and still it can't find a lobby to put me in. What? Connected to a lobby, 189 ping. It gave a warning. Cool. Thank you. Yeah, appreciate the heads up. It wasn't lying. It was 189 ping lobby.
Kill confirmed. Hostiles released a skewer. Hostile UAV established above.
Mason marking. Sector for bomb run.
The guild reclaimed the lead. Hostile care package above. Lead's ours. Stay on task. You know what we're up against. Keep it tight or we're all screwed.
TACOM, get me a UAV.
UAV commencing surveillance overflight.
Enemy drone established on your grid.
UAV is at
Deploy
50%.
CUAV in my AO.
UAV is bingo fuel returning to base. Counter UAV MTL 50% expended.
TACOM, get me a UAV.
MTC is dry. Him ejected in the AO.
Authorizing UAV operation.
Eyes on enemy dog. Kill that.
Bravo. They're taking C. Zone A secure. Come on, we've lost Charlie. Locking down Bravo. Hostile police secure. Securing C. Losing B. Taking C. Skewer incoming.
Attack off. Launch counter UAV.
Losing Bravo. Enemy UAV detected. Hostile police secure. Underway on Bravo. Bravo zone secure. Locking down Charlie. We're losing Alpha.
TACOM, get me a UAV.
We control all zones. We've lost Alpha. Losing B. Hostile UAV established us. Team deathmatch.
Authorizing UAV operation.
Got the advantage. Now we have to keep it.
Authorizing UAV mission.
UAV for enemy established Agent 7.
Got the lead.
UAV mission timeline halfway checked. Mission timeline expired. UAV exit.
Authorizing UAV mission.
Enemy UAV detected.
UAV ready for task.
Contesting hardpoint. Contesting hardpoint. Hardpoint contested. Log everything. The guild's gonna pay for their fuck up.
Kill's gonna wake up in a world of pain after that.
Hundred and 82 ping log. It's generous. Like it tells you that you're getting connected into some dog shit. Like if you look where it says waiting loading level, when it connected me to the lobby, it said connected to 182 ping lobby. It's something I've been complaining about. Like I'm surprised they're actually doing that, at least in these extreme circumstances. And it's correct too. The starting loaded latency is 182.
Safety's off. We're not here to make friends. Lead's ours. Stay on task.
That should have been a one shot, dude. Are you fucking kidding?
Helo on my grid.
Hostile UAV established above. Damn it, lost the lead.
Established UAV above.
Team deathmatch.
Do I even dare try to snipe on this ping? I think we're done with the event, but we'll play one more game. Snipe. We'll snipe one more game. Okay. You'll see. Just for the hell of it, but then we'll probably do some bonus off. We'll remove this Gauntlet, we'll wrap up the stream and then just play a little bit extra because I am curious to see if this is. I have a sneaky suspicion I know why it's so dead. Like this is an extreme level of death, dead on arrival kind of mode, dude, but it shouldn't be. Oh my god. It's even worse.
Check your damn fire, fucker! Miz on target. Tango eliminated.
Hardpoint contested. Hardpoint identified. Hostile UAV established above. Hardpoint active.
Threatening.
Contesting hardpoint. Be advised. Enemy watchdog helo incoming.
Guild patrol. Won't lie. That felt real good.
Domination. Securing C. B locked down. Losing A. Lost A.
Got contact.
Taking Alpha. Losing B. Enemy UAV detected.
That should have hit, dude. What the fuck?
We're taking C. in the lead. Maintain current contact. Enemy dog established on your grid.
FTG is dry. Request received. We're done.
And I'm in their system. That's Curtin's Black Ops.
Hundred and 90 ping sniping. Fucking. Still hitting some of them. Altitude Tactics event completed. Rewards officially unlocked. Let's see the rewards. This we don't care, this we don't care, this we don't care. Let's check this out. It's an emote. It's a weird fucking emote. And then we'll check out the camera and weapon together. There it is. Pretty basic camo. I don't know if it's like really anything super special. I want to see it like this 1 minute. Let's just put it on another gun just for the sake of checking it out on something else. 'Cause that gun looked kind of different as it is with like the mechanical things. Okay. Different speeds, different layers to the animation. Either like rockets go down in different speeds. It feels like some of them are going a little faster, some of them a little slower. Different color there. The like blue thing just to kind of break up the monotony, whatever. Why do I sometimes like these words, man? I know them, but I sometimes can't say it. Mm. Stick this into the firing range and just take a peek at it. It's got a built-in like rangefinder thing on. Oh yeah, it does. It's cool. God, this recoil is really fucking annoying though. All right, event completed. I'm not gonna lie. It wasn't like I'm not like a huge fan of the camo. Like it's okay. It's all right. I don't see myself like being super into using it at all. The gun's got like crazy recoil, but I'm sure once you got attachments on it, it'll be fine. And at least another AR to grind out is always my preferred weapon class to play in this game. So. I don't even know what my preferred weapon class in this game is. Sometimes it's like SMGs, I feel, is the better bet, just the way the game plays. But yeah, AIs tend to be usually my favorite class. So Gauntlet is a thing, it seems. The game mode is like insanely fun. I do think the roulette section of it is like, I'm a big proponent of this mode being like a ranked mode. Like I think on a casual ranked mode play base, I think that what's that game mode called? I don't even know what it's called anymore. This Overload, I think it is, or is it Overdrive? No, it's Overload, right? Yeah, I think this Overload mode, it's like the ranked mode, it's like the third mode, right? They replaced control with it. I actually don't like the idea of it being in the casual modes. Like, I think Overload, like, I think when you're watching pros play the game, Overload is reasonably decent to watch. And like I see the competitive nature of the mode, right? But I think in random queued ranked mode and stuff like that, where you don't have coordinated team and all this, that, and the other, I don't like it. And it's not that I even play it. I just know it's not going to play well. I just know it. Again, I don't play it, and I don't play ranked mode and all. So who am I to like say anything about it, right? But I actually think Gauntlet would be a good replacement for it. Like I think, like I'd also enjoy watching the pros play it, but again, I think on the pro scene, Overload is a good third mode. It is a good third mode. But I think in the pubs ranked mode, I think Gauntlet would be the better alternative to Overload. Again, I think the roulette one, the Annihilator round, that needs to go if it's in ranked mode. That should not be in the mode. But all the other ones rotating and it being random rotation and all, it was good, man. It was really good. It was fun. I enjoyed myself. The problem was it was crazy high ping. Like, I don't think I got below 140 ping. And in this game, I've been playing it. I just actually want to check something. Yeah, Yeah, I didn't even have any frame drops or anything on my stream, so it's definitely not my connection. But I don't know if it's some other issue. But yeah, 140 ping and all, like it was a bit miserable. I sort of started playing it because I wanted to play it for the stream, right? I wanted to play it and showcase it and enjoy it because, like I said, it is one of my preferred modes in the game. But as soon as I realized like it was a very low population mode and I was getting into those 140 plus lobbies, I don't know, I just like decided to stick with it. The main reason I decided to stick with it, so again, just generally, I think the mode's brilliant. And like I said, in my personal opinion, remove the roulette round and either replace it with something else or just, in fact, instead of the roulette round, you should put the overload mode into it. That would actually be an interesting kind of alternate to the roulette round. Put overload as the rotation would be actually kind of like interesting and kind of, because it's that shorter span of it, it makes for a more interesting like kind of replacement in the Gauntlet thing, as opposed to playing a full game of Overload, right? But my, what was I going at? I decided to stick with it because like the event really is a very low XP requirement. I looked it up and it said 250,000 XP total. I'm not 100% certain if that's exactly how much XP is required for it, but it seems about right. Like, and with double XP going on right now, it's very easy to complete. Like, I heard some people even complaining like, oh yeah, so I completed it so fast, you guys suck. It's like, bro, they just gave you a bunch of free rewards for asking you to play very little amount. Like, they didn't even ask you to play much to earn all that free stuff. That's generosity. That's not them being shitters. So like, just generally, like I said, I don't really like the camo, and the other big item is just a functional gun. But the request for playtime is very basic to the point of generosity, in my opinion, especially considering double XP weekend going on. I think without double XP, yeah, it would probably side to a little bit more reasonable and ask, because it'll, like even then, like I think 250 XP, like without double XP is par for the course, right? But then when you include the double XP weekend, it's like, dude, this is like insanely generous of them to just give us some free rewards, functional item, and just ask us to play for a few hours. It's like not much of a request. And I'm at a few hours, but I had long queue times because I was trying Gauntlet, which is obviously a low population mode, so it was struggling to put me in matches quickly, and obviously the ping was really high. Had I maxed out my time as far as mode selection, we would probably gotten this knocked out even faster, way faster, right? So yeah, just generally like it seemed like, man, this is chill, which is why I decided to stick with Gauntlet despite the connections being laughably bad, like in a horrible way, right? But at the same time, I was enjoying the mode. I do think it's got a lot of value, and yeah, it's my theory behind why this mode is so dead at the moment is Blackout Royale. I think everyone's playing Blackout Royale right now. So multiplayer's probably got a much lower player population than even, it's like normal player base, right? So it just released. Everyone's probably trying out the new BR mode. And I was watching people play, it seems like it's being well received by a lot of the like players, the new mode. So I think that's the main reason. I would have loved to shit on the game and say dead game, blah, blah, blah. But the reality is it's probably got a very low population because, one, it's kind of a different mode. So it is like one of those kind of like niche modes at the moment, since it's new and like different and people don't know what to think of it. And new battle royale mode is popping off, is my guess. So as much as I'd love to criticize game for screwing me over, blah blah blah, I don't think it's a fair criticism. I did what I did to myself in this one. Like, I wanted to play the mode. I knew I was not going to get. Like, it became very clear very quickly that the mode had a small player population and we are going to have to deal. Like, even with the like really high ping, I was thinking, okay, it was messy, and I suspect a lot of the players in the lobby also were having connection similar to mine. Maybe not all of them. Some of them seemed like they were hitting their shots plenty fine, no issues. But it did look like a lot of people in the lobby were probably similar situation as me, as high ping lobby, because small player population on the mode. I'll say it again, and I'll say it again, and I'll say it again. Gauntlet is a really, really fucking good mode. I wish it, like, if it was like a permanent mode, it would be in my selection. Like I have TDM, kill confirm, hardpoint domination. Gauntlet would be selected. I don't know if I'd get into it much because, again, that depends on the thing, but it would be in my quick play selection, 100%. Like, always. Like, I'd always have that, like, in my selection. My guess is I probably won't see it much because it's like you can put those, like, rarer modes until, like, maybe, like, it catches on. Like, that's why I'm thinking, like, dude, you know, why not make it a fourth mode in ranked mode? Like, I know, like, in like ranked mode, a lot of people, like, they just like, we need to play exactly like the pros are playing and this, that, and all. But it's really not. I think they need to separate ranked mode from the CDL rule set, kind of thing, because in my opinion, the CDL rule set tends to ruin ranked mode, like in a pub's way, and like I would love to see like Gauntlet. Like I said, they can still keep Overload and just like experiment with Gauntlet as a fourth option mode in ranked mode, right? And again, remove Roulette and put Overload as an alternative to the cycled modes in Gauntlet. So again, you've got Hardpoint, Search and Destroy, Overload in ranked mode, and then put Gauntlet in, and then in Gauntlet, remove Roulette and put in Overload as the mode. And just have a scoring set for that thing appropriate for it, right? So it can like counts as the thing. And then just see how it plays out in ranked mode. I'd be very interested. I think it would be more appreciated, and I think more people would be into the idea of doing Gauntlet as the third mode, again, specifically in ranked mode. I think it would play well on the pro scene, but like I said, Overload is a good mode on the pro scene. On the CDL scene, Overload works out fine. It's just, I think, again, for casuals, Gauntlet is the better third mode. But it could be an interesting fourth mode also, because what does it matter? Like, it's a ranked mode. It's not the actual pro mode. So yeah, that's what I was... I've actually been thinking a lot about like the CDL and how they should change the format, and I don't want to go like super in depth into like my thought process, but maybe one of these days we will. The short form of my idea is, I think, and I don't want to go into too much explanation, but I think the format like should change where like. They should do mandatory scrims on the weekdays. Okay, so maybe like every day, one team scrims another team, and you could have maybe a total of 4 teams scrimming. So have a mandatory scrim that is required to be streamed, and cams and comms include. Like so. Maybe one day it's Optic versus Cloud9 and FaZe versus the Ravens. And those are the 2 scrims, mandatory scrims for like one of the days, right? And do this for Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. So 3 days of the week, you have mandatory scrims, and across the major, everyone should be scrimming each other like at least once or twice, depending on how the scrims work out, right? And again, have it like a mandatory like streamed. Like mandatory streamed. You don't need to have commentators on it and all that. And the downtimes and all, it's fine, like whatever. And you could even say like if players want to stream it on their own streams, that's fine. But the stream also should connect to the CDL stream. So maybe you have a very small like technical crew and maybe one kind of chill announcer, young announcer, up and coming announcer to just like talk about it and all while the scrims are going on. And just have it like showcase a little bit of comms, a little bit of this, and then mainly gameplay. And it doesn't need to be like the full day of them scrimming, but like it needs to be a scrim session, right? And this is for every day on the weekdays, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, have these scrims. And again, have different teams rotating. So like it's not necessarily Optic every day needs to stream their scrims. It's just when the schedule permits, Optic versus whoever, or Phase versus whoever. And like I said, you could have 2 sets of teams, a total of 4 teams doing their scrims on one day and then the next day and the next day, and just have that rotated for the entire major like weeks, right? And then on the weekend, you have a mini tournament. So in the weekend, instead of doing the matches the way the online matches, you have a tournament, okay? And it doesn't necessarily, like basically on a weekend, it's not every team plays on that one weekend. It's like, I think there's some teams that might not have a game this weekend or whatever, but you could have a single elimination round tournament for instead of the weekend games. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday, you have a single elimination tournament, ideally in a LAN setting, but like, it could be like a private LAN setting. It doesn't need to be in like a tournament hall, right? It just, like keep it like as local as you can is my idea. But again, doesn't need to be like a public tournament. Just a mini tournament for stream, okay? Single elimination, and based on your position that you make in the week, you get your scores instead of like, like right now it's like you win or you lose and you get your CDL points towards the major, right? Your position in the major. Whereas these mini tournaments could be your placement and thing is what gives you your placement points for the major, right? And again, the prize pool for those weekend things can be like just something small. Like back in the day, they used to do like $2,000 tournaments, right? Or something like that. It doesn't need to be that small. It could be a little bit more than that, like maybe $10,000 or $20,000 tournament. The winners get something, and then second and third get something, and then maybe the last places they're just getting their CDL points or whatever, like from the tournament or whatever, right? So weekdays, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, you have mandatory scrims on stream, and every team has a rotation to it, so it's not necessarily that you're like, again, I think teams can still scrim outside this mandatory thing. The mandatory thing is just specific to having a live scrim that is broadcasted on the CDL like channel, and wherever else. Like again, if the players want to stream it too, that's their choice, right? Just something a little extra to watch them like warm up and play like that. Weekends have your mini like $10,000, $20,000 tournament or whatever. A very small tournament, but that's for your major points, single elimination. And then the major happens when it happens, like whether it's 4 weeks or 5 weeks, however they're doing it. So you have that format for the 4 or 5 weeks that you're playing your normal tournament, like your normal like matches. And then the major happens the way it is, double elimination and all that stuff. And your placement is based on the points that you've gotten through those mini tournaments. And again, the scrims aren't for points. The scrims are just something that teams should be doing and contributing to the CDL broadcast because they're in the CDL for free now. Like back in the day, teams were in the CDL because they were paying to get into the CDL. They had like a financial investment into their placement into the CDL. That was all that money was returned to them. So now you should force them into like giving content to the CDL that is broadcast worthy because they're in the CDL for free now. And it's really like, yeah, you're there and your viewership and all that needs to have some value towards the CDL's financial incentive, while also, like I said, giving these mini tournaments some sort of like monetary value and taking, I think, again, I think scrims and stuff like that being online is fine, right? There's no value, there's no CDL points on stake. It's just watching two teams, like the two teams, the pro teams, like going at it and warming themselves up and like figuring out their strats and stuff like that. And yeah, I get it. If teams are scrimming online, like on a broadcast, they might not necessarily be doing their main kind of strats, but that can be saved for their offline scrims, like that, right? Like say so these online scrims are just like a mandatory once in a while a team needs to be scrimming against another team online, right? Like again, Optic versus whatever, right, will be like the first week. And then the next week, maybe Optic won't need to be scrimming on a like online, like a live scenario, right? They'll still be scrimming off stream and stuff like that. It's just having these like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday scrims. Again, rotating teams between the weeks and stuff like that. Having just some extra content for the CDL broadcast. And then, like I said, taking back the weekend tournament, like the weekend activities that are point based and like critical to CDL, like progression, like the CDL placement and major placement, should go back to as close to LAN as possible. So having like just a mini tournament for the weekend. Like I said, within the 5 weeks, right, everyone should have a fair attempt at a tournament. But not every week does all the teams need to be in the mini tournament. So maybe it's just 8 teams in the single elimination tournament. But between the 4 weeks, every team will have had a fair chance at a mini tournament between the week on week tournaments, right? Similar to how they're doing their matches now. But having that like kind of LAN-based tournament tied to like the stakes involved when there's like, someone can win, someone can lose. The person who wins, they're not getting a shitload of money, but they're going to get a lot of points, CDL points, and that's important, right? For the major. But there is some money involved. Again, it doesn't need to be a lot for those weekend tournaments. Like CDL and all, they want to go bombastic and all. They'll be like $100,000 weekend tournament and all, like they did with their minors. Like that minor idea was kind of interesting, but it doesn't need to be that much money. It could be much less, and if it was happening every weekend as opposed to just a rare occasion minor tournament, would be more interesting in my opinion, right? So the weekends of the minor tournaments every weekend, and the weekdays, like the reason I'm saying Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday and not Thursday, because Thursday gives you like that kind of like, you don't want to like force teams to scrim and then they need to play on the Friday in the tournament, right? So that Thursday is kind of the day off where they can choose to scrim whoever they want, and it's not like online mandatory. Any team will not be like forced to do that. But Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, there is some online requirements, scrim requirements, you know? And then Thursday, there isn't. And then Friday, Saturday, Sunday is your minor tournament. And this is your week schedule for the next 4 weeks or 5 weeks. And then the major happens. I think that would be a much more interesting thing. And again, like I said, the scrims and all, like, it should be mandatory. Like, again, the scheduled scrims that are online and all, teams should not be flaking on it or be like, I want to cover this, I want to do this and all. You fine them if they fuck around. Like I think it would be interesting to let them, like, not fine them for verbal this, that, and the other. But if they like are late or they don't show up for their scrim, the mandatory like online scrim, then they get fined. Those things are finable. But like their kind of banter and stuff like that, none of that is like gonna be held against them during those scrim streams, right? And again, it doesn't need to be it can be like a normal like scrim, right? And like a short hour, 2 hours of scrims, and then the second batch does an hour, 2 hour scrims or whatever. So there's some content during the weekdays that are like not high stakes, but just something casual. I think that would be a more interesting setting. Again, I don't know if I'm explaining it properly, but in my head, I think I did. I don't know. If it was face to face or you could map it out on a paper or something, it'd be a little easier, I guess. But I think I explained it fair enough. I don't know. I'm sure that like players wouldn't be for it, but this is like for the health of the CDL, in my opinion, would be the better way of going about it. And again, I do think it's important, like scrims and all that can be online, but those minor tournaments on the weekends need to be like as close to a LAN setting as possible. Remove the like online cheese from that as much as you can. And if that means like having just a dedicated building where like the teams come and this is where they scrim, I mean, they do their like online tournaments, that's fine, right? Like I said, it doesn't need to be in like a big hall or anything. Like they did a tournament like where there was no crowd tournaments, right? Like one of them like majors for the last 2 years, one of the majors has been a no crowd tournament. That setting could be the place where you do your minors. You come here, you're in the minor for this weekend. It's this one place. It's a dedicated place for every week. So you need to come here and participate in your minor tournament every weekend. And again, some weekends you might not need to be there, but you'll have a fair shake in your minor tournaments over the course of the weeks. So yeah, I said I wouldn't explain it, but I went into depth, I guess. But yeah, that's my thought process on the CDL like adjustment, like what I think would be a better way of handling it. And I do think like mandatory online scrims that are streamed on the CDL like broadcast would have value for weekend kind of just thing, even though like there's no like stakes involved in it. I think it's a fair way of a fair demand by the CDL towards the teams now that like they're not financially like in debt because of like the investment into it. It's like you join the CDL. This is part of being part of the CDL. You need to make sure your team is doing your mandatory scrims when it's scheduled, and need to broadcast it too. Anyway, this is a side topic mainly because I think Gauntlet would be an amazing ranked mode alternative or fourth mode, despite me struggling connection-wise. I think event, even though nothing great as far as rewards go, a very generous requirement, making it pretty chill and minimal. And Gauntlet, even though I couldn't get great connection, I think it's a beautiful mode. It's one of the best modes that they've added in the recent years as far as like legitimate competitive style mode, in my opinion. Like in the last few years, this is one of the best. I'm not honestly, I put this above the what's it called, party modes. Like this is better than a party mode if they remove that like roulette round and just switch it for like overload or something. Anyway, that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed. Check out my old streams if you haven't already. And tomorrow might be jumping onto Warzone, so that is the tentative plan that we'll try out Blackout. Dragon's not joining. He said no way. He's like playing Call of Duty, so it'll just be me and randoms playing Blackout, which is probably not going to be the greatest gameplay because I'm kind of rubbish at it as it is, and randos and all, like I'm not going to be communicating with them much, but we'll give it a try. I'm down to give it a try. Why not? Take care. Bye. I really wish Gauntlet was higher player population, but again, I suspect it's mainly because everyone's playing Black Ops Royale right now. But I hope it sticks around too, so I can keep trying and playing and finding that ideal ping game